Hello, this is C-Dub with PianoClubhouse.com, and today I'm going to show you For Every Mountain by Carr. It starts out in the key of D minor. Alright, so you start off with the solo. So you start off with, I've got so much to thank God for. You have this chord here, G minor. Okay, so I'm doing G, D, and G in my left hand, B flat, D, G, and B flat. Okay. Alright. Then we're gonna go here. So many wonderful blessings. Okay. So I have a C in the octave, and I have F, B flat, D, and G in my right hand. So many wonderful blessings. Okay, we're gonna go here. So you keep the C in the left hand, and you have E, B flat, D flat, and G. So many open doors. What we're gonna do? Alright, so you have E, B, and D in your left hand, G, B, D, and A in your right. Okay, I know that A can kind of be hard to reach. What you can do? Alright, so so you have A and E in your left hand, G, B flat, D flat, E, and A in your right hand. Okay, so we're going to be going from here. So all I did was move this A to G, keep the same chord. Okay. If you want to do it, you can move this A up top to G as well. So you like that. Okay. All right. A brand new Mercy. So you have G flat, D, A. I'm sorry, G flat and D. In your left hand, you have A, D, E, and A in your right hand. Okay. All right. So let's start from the top. We have. I've got so much to thank God for. So we do like that. Okay. So many wonderful things. You keep that G there, or you can bring it down to E. I'm just gonna keep it there. So many wonderful blessings. Many open doors. Okay. So that's where we are. Then you're going to go, okay. Alright, so I'm doing C, D in my right hand, and then this chord here. I have A and E flat in my left hand, G, C, and E flat in my right. Okay. Okay. So you have D and C in your left hand, G flat and D in your right. So, okay. So I'm right here, G flat, in my left hand, octave. I have A, C, and E flat. Then to G, D, F in your left hand, B flat, D, and G in your right hand. Alright, so you have D flat in your left hand, and right hand you have A, D flat, E, and A. Then you're going to go here to A and D flat in your left hand, G, C, D flat, and F. Okay, then the D minor. Alright, so you have D, A, and D in your left hand, F, A, D, and F in your right. Okay, then you have that's why I praise you. Go up to E flat. You have E flat, B flat, and E flat in your left hand, G, B flat, E flat, and G in your right. Then you're going to go up again for this to E. Okay, so we started D minor to E flat major to E major. So you have E, B, and E, A flat, B, E, and A flat. Okay, so okay, so we have A flat and F in your left hand, A flat, B, D, F, and A flat in your right. Okay. Now we're here at A major. You have A and E in your left hand, A, D flat, E, and A in your right. Alright, so okay. You can do it right there, or you can bring it down to the octaves here. D flat in your left hand, and right hand you have G, B flat, D flat, E, and G. And then in back on D minor. Okay, what I just showed you. D, A, and D in your left hand, F, A, D, and F in your right. Alright, so that'll get you through like the solo part at the front. Alright, so going to the next section, you're going to be on the D flat minor. Alright, so you have, now instead of just a regular D flat minor, you have a 7 in there. So you have D, A, and D in your left hand. You have F, A, C, and E. So he has a 9 too. Alright. You can actually put G in there as well. Like that. So F, G, A, C, and E. Alright, and you're going to move to G, D, and F in your left hand. Right hand you have A, B flat, C, D, and F. Then you're gonna do this. Okay. So there you have B in your left hand, A and F in your right. You have D flat in your left hand, G and E in your right. You have A flat in your left hand, F and D in your right. And then you have A in your left hand, and E and D flat in your right hand. Okay. So you start. I'm sorry. My bad. Alright. So then you back into. That's why I praise you. So you're back on that D minor. That's why I praise you. You're going to go here. Alright. So you have B and G in your left hand. And B, D, and G in your right. Alright. So you. That's why I Alright, so you have A and F in your left hand. You have A, C, and F in your right hand. Alright, so you got that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so now we have the B flat and F in your left hand. B flat, C, D, and F. You're right. That's why I praise you. Alright, here I have G and E flat. My left hand. I have G, B flat, and E flat. My right hand. Praise you. Okay. Alright, so we have E in the octave in my left. And I have B flat, D, G flat, and A. Okay. And then we have the okay. Alright, so you have A and G in left hand, and B flat, D flat, E, and A in your right. Oh Lord. Alright, so you have G in the octave, and then you have B flat, D flat, E, and G. Okay, and then from here, it's just kind of like the intro. That's why I praise you. Alright, so you have the G flat, G flat and E in your left hand, A, D, E, and A in your right. That's why I praise you. We're going to go to G minor, G, D, and G, left hand, B flat, D, G, and B flat in your right. Just like the intro. That's why I praise you. Same thing. To the E. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's that section right there. So then it turns around again, and to turn around, you're going to go here, okay, to A and D flat, in your left hand, G, C, D flat, and F, okay, and it starts again. That's why I praise you. That's why I praise you. That's why. Alright, and then that does it all over again. Once you get to the end of that, then it has a little like orchestrated part, and where the piano does some things. So I'm going to show you that next. All right, so coming out for this, and then you start with the piano. Okay, and it goes through all that. So I'm going to show you that. So you're going to start with D, and you're going to walk down to C, then down to B flat, down to A, to D, to G. Okay. Just like that. Alright. So your right hand, you have this pattern. From F to A, D, E, and then back to F. Alright? So you have okay, so you're going to do that, I think it's 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 7th time, you're going to walk down. Alright, from F E, D, C, then back up to D, C, B flat, A, B flat. Okay, when you hit that B flat, you should be on the G. You should be. Okay, that's where your chord is going to start. So you're going to be here on the G, up here on the B flat. Alright, so it's like. Alright, so I'm doing G, D, and F in my left hand. A, B flat, C, D, and F on my right. Okay? So from that part again. I'm sorry.